absolute perfect conditions for a game now. The wind has died and the sun has come in. Off we go then. Zane Wu is getting it impeded early on.
British Army occupation of their ground kept Crossmaglen Rangers in the news for 3 decades. 3 All-Ireland club titles under manager Joe Kernan created a more positive focus. In May, he discussed his new task, transferring that Midas touch to county level with Armagh.
The TV and the papers would have painted a different picture of our area, being a border town and so much trouble going on in the north over the years that, you know, anytime you seen the news it was Crossmaglen, for us from a club for the wrong reasons. But we always kept doing what we wanted to do, and that was promote our national sport and get all the families and the children in the area out playing the game. Like all clubs, to survive, you have to be running an awful lot better, both on and off the field. I think there's a far better, more professional approach about the way the clubs run inwardly and the way we run the club outwardly on the playing field. There's a lot more dedication from players, and to be successful you have to have that. I think there is a hunger, and I'd be very disappointed if there wasn't, because now we've achieved our goals. I hope that doesn't mean that every other family in the town that they don't want their children to be as successful as the boys have been in the past. So we have now tradition. We had tradition always in Armagh. We won more championships than anybody else, but we never won in Ulster and we never won in All-Ireland. Now we've done that. We have the tradition behind us for doing that. So when these young players come through, hopefully they'll know in the back of their mind that, you know, that it can be done.
We were delighted, you know, that Joe's worth was eventually recognised. And it's a great source of pride to the club that we have 7 players on the county panel at the moment. I'm
delighted to have them. Anybody that would know me would know that I wouldn't take anybody in unless I thought they could make an effort or make a difference to the team. I think they can be a big help to Armagh's future. I suppose, like everybody, when you do something the first time, you're a wee bit naive. I'd like to think I've learned a lot over this last 10 or 12 years since the last time I was in management with the county. A lot of things have changed, the way the game is played, the fitness levels, the way people look after themselves, you know, so I'd like to think I've moved along with the times.
Free taken already, and it's Kevin Hughes out from full forward. With him is Justin McNulty. Hughes had a great league campaign, lays it off to Ryan McMenamin. McMenamin has sent that over, has he? Yes, that's a brilliant point. Benny Tierney called it wide, a fabulous score from the right half back. Can Armagh punish them? That's Paddy McKeever, and again it hangs awkwardly. Only one Armagh playing there. MacDonald was there, and they've come up with it again. Armagh, they need a point, and they've got it. Good score. Very well played, and it's Oisin McConville who got it. Colin Holmes belted forward by Cavlin. Now to Sean Kavanagh, seeing an awful lot of the ball on the Tyrone right-hand side. Kavanagh through here, a chance of a goal to beat Tierney, but he's taken the sensible option. Well done, Sean Kavanagh. Now Kevin Hughes has been quiet enough for Tyrone. Oh, that's a lovely effort from Hughes, brilliant. Well, he may have done very little in the game, but that was worth waiting for, wasn't it? 27 minutes played. Tyrone at the moment with only 4 players inside the Armagh half. Here come Tyrone, Oisin McConville on the right boot. That's a good score. His 3rd point of the game. Tyrone on the attack straight away. Sean Kavanagh with it. Here's a chance of a goal, but it's gone for a point instead. Well taken by Ryan McMenamin. His 2nd point of the match from right half back. Diarmuid Marsden in there. Now it's Oisin McConville. 3 points in the match so far. Make that 4. Level for a 7th time. Here come Armagh. Great determination about the way they're playing the game. John Toll, that's a lovely ball in. Almost, and it's gone in. Stephen McDonald has got the goal, and that could be so crucial. A brilliant strike from Stephen McDonald. Short passing, now the long ball in towards Kevin Hughes. Justin McNulty got there in front. Here's Declan McCrossan now for Tyrone. Peter Canavan to his left. McCrossan will have to go himself, and why not when you can do that? An important score for Tyrone. McCrossan's 1st in the game. And that brings them back to within 3. About 2 minutes of normal time to go. We'll have A few minutes of stoppages to be added on. Armagh need another couple of scores to make this safe, you feel. Ronan Clark getting away from Chris Lawn. Here's a great chance for Armagh to go 3 points clear again. Absolutely superb from Ronan Clark. That is a wonderful point. Well, there's still time for Tyrone to do this. We're going to have 4 minutes of time to be added on at the end of this game. Ryan McMenamin hit and hope. They want a goal at this stage. They could get it. There's a chance! It's gone in! Can you believe it? The referee, he's blown the full-time whistle. An unbelievable match, and it's finished. Armagh 112, Tyrone 112.
Disappointed that we gave away the goal, but we're still in it. You know what I mean? A lot of people didn't even have us worthy of a draw today, so I suppose maybe we proved some people wrong.
Sort of game we needed, sort of game we didn't have during the latter stages of the National League, and it'll do us a power good.
It's a game which we were maybe trying so hard not to lose that the winning of it was proving very difficult.
Well, we had our chances at the end there and we didn't take them, but you know, that's the way it goes. 1 point would have been nice to win by, but the replay will do us no harm.
It's not success unless you win, but I think we proved a lot of people today that we're not as bad and over the hill and done, and you know, as some people said.
A good play to Diarmuid Marsden, a danger man in the Armagh attack. Great pass by Diarmuid Marsden. And there's a man free here in front of the goal. It's the full forward. He puts the ball over the bar. Ronan Clark content with the point rather than looking for the goal. Richard Thornton started to move there to Ryan McMenamin. He got two the last day. Ball out to Kevin Hughes. Could he go for a point from there? He can. He's put it over the bar. Magnificent. Under pressure, but it brought out the best in Kevin Hughes. Brendan Tierney goes down the middle again, but Tyrone are doing a lot better there. Brian Dooher, so good at supporting his midfield, so good everywhere in the middle third of the field. As Tyrone come forward again, Cormac McAnallen. Now he'll go for a point from there to make it a double score lead. Now Brian Dooher goes back to challenge. Armagh need a bit of space on this side of the field. Or a point from John McEntee. They've got the point. Paddy McKeever, he's had a good first half. He'll be very happy with himself. In support is Kieran Hughes. Have he switched sides? Good ball in. To John McEntee. Goes for the goal! Tyrone finding a bit of space again. Pascal Canavan, very experienced substitute. Towards Stephen O'Neill, this time off his right and left or right. O'Neill is delivering now for Tyrone. They've waited a week for this and they're getting it. Gerard Cablan, there's a lot of room up the left. Kevin Hughes called for that pass. He put his hand up and he was spotted. Now Hughes in a lot of room. One or two men going in. Hughes tries for the point. It's a great effort by Hughes. It's all the way over the bar. Tremendous play by the big young man. Brian McMenamin over from the right to the left. But there isn't really a score on from there, so he's got to look for a bit of help. He finds the help all right. In and high and across and over the bar, and that's a magnificent score. What a point. Good catching by Pascal Canavan. Good ball through. Under pressure, Stephen O'Neill. It's a hard challenge there. He plays a good ball out. Now the Armagh backs come around their men again. Tyrone, another point. It's on and they've got it by Brian McGuigan. John Todd playing so well for Armagh. Good ball in. Well, one in front of the goal. Well given too. Is there a goal here? Yes! It doesn't look now as if Peter the Great will be sprung. Today is Stephen McDonald. McDonald looking for the point. In over the bar. That's glorious by Armagh and by Stephen McDonald. A goal is required. In towards the big man. Pulls on it and puts it over the bar. But it does pull it back now to just 3 points. Armagh will still be worried. It's all over. 2-13 to 16 points.
The backdoor system's great if you lose, but to be honest, like, we weren't thinking of the backdoor. This was the game to win, but at the end of the day, we've just won one game. We've a hard game in a couple of weeks' time against Fermanagh, and already we'll be thinking about that.
Now the major trade is coming from Brendan
Great opportunity here. Fed back. What a start. Brian Roper. Pierce McKenna. Blake under pressure. Off the post. Great opportunity. Just goes to show you how a match can suddenly be transformed.
To Raymond Gallagher in a good attacking position. He's got a man to his left and it's thrown through to Tom Brewster. Chance of a goal! Tom Brewster! And again, Monaghan tried to create a bit of space for Raymond Ronaghan. Knocked away from him by Paddy McGuinness, and in turn Ronaghan wins it back. Now across the face of the goal. What will happen here? Goal! Tommy Freeman hits the net in Cronus. Great pass and a great drive. The net was dancing as Rory Woods drove it home. Second penalty of the game for Rory Gallagher. 2 expert lessons in penalty taking here this evening. Oh, it's gone into the back of the net.
Radar like. It's intercepted and still full of running is Mickey Linden. Great support play. The full forward's over now. Will he go low? James McCartan. McCartan finds the net. And this is Adrian Sweeney. Tries to work it wide. Well, he's gone right through. Has Sweeney. There must be a goal opportunity on. Rounded the keeper. World Cup weekend. Forget about Senegal. Let's talk about Donegal. Tries to work an opening. Persistence paying off. Now the halfback Raymond Sweeney. Seems like a block on it. Roper's there. Could be a second goal. Diagonal run is from Brendan Devaney. And he's rounded Brendan Grant once more. Devaney, is there a hat-trick of goals for Donegal? Oh, that is beautiful. That is sublime, and that is good night.
Not a very good pass, and Gerald Adams again intercepts, but give it away badly. And a very good chance now here for Dermot Dugan. Is there a goal? Superb save by Sean McGreevy. Brilliant goalkeeping, one of the best keepers in the business one-on-one, but the danger hasn't been cleared, and Paddy Bradley sticks it over the bar. Crossfield ball, and there's a very good chance now here for Madden. And he's hit the post, and the ball has gone wide. Ball comes in here, great chance now for Bradley. Great save again by Sean McGreevy, the second time in the match he's produced a point-blank save. And maybe a chance here now for Diamond, and he sticks it over the bar. Kevin Diamond has scored 6 points today.
There's a chance here certainly for Armagh. Inside is Roland Clark. Just lost possession. Managed to keep it in. They're queuing up outside. Here's O'Hagan, and here's a point. The favourites Armagh now with a 2-point advantage. Good tackling by Armagh this time. Oisin McConville is back there working hard. Paul McGrain. Paddy McKeever. Turn by Dermot Marsden. Score by the corner forwards, and that's the first real indication of Armagh's style of play. Beautifully caught by Stephen McDonald, feeding Dermot Marsden. First time shot, and it sneaks by the post. Chance here for Fermanagh. Have they get a shot at goal? Plenty of Armagh jerseys. The challenge on the Fermanagh man was over the top, and the referee, Paddy Russell, going to give a penalty.
Well, okay, the Armagh crowd are booing him, but I certainly think it was the right decision because they fence the court inside the large rectangle.
Rory Gallagher scores from the penalty and gives Fermanagh a lifeline, but it's a very slim one. Paddy McKeever. Paddy McKeever proves a point. Armagh go forward into the Ulster football final. Full-time score. Armagh 16 points. Fermanagh 1-5.
After the hype of the Tyrone match, you know, it's hard to reach those heights again. And in fairness to Fermanagh, they were looking forward to this. And you know, like ourselves, they'd worked hard and they set out their stall early on the first half to bottle us up, and they did that in fairness to them. But in the second half, what pleased me was when our backs was to the wall early on. Some of the scores we got from play was very, very good.
Paddy Bradley, Enda Muldoon. That's a sweet kick, straight over the bar. Donegal start out around midfield again. It's Gildea giving it long. It's Devaney, the danger man, pulled down. No doubt about the penalty award. Sean Marty dragged him first and then Conlon finished the job. Going to be taken by Adrian Sweeney. Facing Michael Conlon. Dunlow versus Ballinderry. And Dunlow wins it.
The favourites were already in trouble when they had 2 players sent off. And with terraces empty because of an ill-advised clash with the Ireland-Spain World Cup match, Donegal made no mistake.
Comes to John McEntee. It's a one-man band up front, just Dermot Marsden. With the machine car. Should be Tony Blakes. And it's dropped into the net! My word! What a blunder! Misunderstanding in the calls between defender and goalkeeper. This is Paul McGonigal playing his usual third midfielder role, and that's another point. There's a bit of character in this Donegal side. Fine catch. Paul McGrain. Good crossfield ball. Over towards John McEntee. Another testing ball for the Donegal defence. Breaking it down, Marsden, chance of a goal! Oh. It was just centimetres wide. Brian Roper. Back outside towards Adrian Sweeney. Has the power to step away from the challenge. Goes back outside for Barry Monaghan. Great defending again by Armagh. And this time it's Oisin McConville, the left half forward. David Marsden. The overlap provided by Kieran Hughes. Nice play. Full forward is Ronan Clark. Stephen McDonald to his right, but Clark sends it over the bar. A 19-year-old from Armagh City. Meanwhile, it's Armagh with Oisin McConville. Forwards getting in their way. Dermot Marsden collects it, sends in a ball. Tony Blake is underneath it, but it's over the bar. Here's Brendan Devaney, as always with Enda McNulty. Devaney hits it over the bar. Ball is pumped in long, and it's Stephen McDonald. Can he get a boot to it? Oh! Stephen McDonald is a real source of concern from a Donegal viewpoint. He really has the beating of Noel McGinley. McDonald takes the slap down from the Donegal defence. Chance for Ronan Clark. Has the height, and it has the accuracy. Scored 1 in the first half, scores 1 in the second half. Devaney with 3 players around him. Jim McGuinness gone into a forward position, steps inside just to McNulty, and the goal has arrived. It took a midfielder, it took Jim McGuinness. The breakthrough that Donegal needed has arrived. Guess who? Kieran McGeaney. Who else? Sweeping the ball from his deep defensive position into the half-forward line. Lovely little touch by Ronan Clark. Has options. Can he finish the afternoon with his 4th point? Uses McDonald, who chips Tony Blake and sends it over the bar. I do believe we have new Ulster champions. Joe Kernan did it with Crossmaglen. He's done it with Armagh.
Without a doubt, we knew what to expect from Donegal. They were brilliant, and they had us worried right to the end. I thought the referee would never blow the whistle.
Armagh's 3rd Ulster title in 4 years, but their minds were now obviously set on higher aspirations. Back to the beginning in Leinster. There was preliminary round success for Laois, who were comfortable winners against a Wicklow side weakened by suspension. Louth, who needed a replay to reverse last year's surprise defeat by Longford, and Westmeath, who overcame O'Byrne Cup holders Carlow. On to the quarter-finals. For the second year, Laois lost out agonisingly to neighbours Offaly. Deja vu also for Louth, edged out by Kildare, and particularly for Westmeath, failing yet again to beat Meath. And Wexford's spirited comeback nearly caught Dublin on the line.
Ronan Sweeney is so much taller than John Hurst. Offaly should really be thinking about the amount of ball that Sweeney is winning on that left wing. Killian Brennan going for a score, trying to judge the wind. Oh, it's kept down and then put in by Tadhg Fennan. And very good hands again, this time by Tom Harris. Anthony Rainbow took it from Killian Brennan. Now Offaly are playing some of their forwards back to help out in defence, but the problem is when they send the ball back up, anytime they do, as Martin Lynch gets a hand to it off the post, there's the ball coming in. Oh, this is fierce pressure on the Offaly full back line. Now just watch what happens here as Martin Lynch gets a hand to it. He flicked it in, the post saved Offaly. Flicked on, a goal chance, a goal or a penalty. What's it to be? A goal or a penalty? A penalty! As that ball broke through, Ken Doyle couldn't stop it. Colin Quinn went in, the goalkeeper came out, and when it broke, a penalty was the award for the second offence. Kieran McManus of Offaly. Will we have time for any more scores in Nolan Park? 1-9 apiece. They've forgotten about the wind and the rain, and it's all over. Offaly and Kildare have finished level on a final score of 1-9 to 1-9.
Short passing game, but it's going fine for Offaly. The delivery also favours them as Neville Coughlin runs onto the break. He needs the support outside, coming through. Sean Grennan facing the goalkeeper, and the goalkeeper, Enda Murphy, brings off a fabulous save. Good anticipation. Oh, well robbed by Neville Coughlin. Kieran McManus, left boot has to be employed, and it's as good as the right. Kieran McManus has scored 4 points in this Leinster Championship replay. Good effort. Corey Kelly is off his line, and the ball is in the net. Dermot Earley gets the touch, and the game swings back towards the Lily Whites. The support play comes in the shape and form of Anthony Rainbow. Martin Lynch makes a dash from one corner to the other. Back to Eddie McCormack. Good running by McCormack, taking a shot. What a fantastic goal. This is Glenn Ryan. Martin Lynch. Oh, that is a great ball. Chance of a third goal. Ronan Sweeney, the scorer. And it's given away. Sent back in quickly. Who's at the end of it? It's the corner back. And is that a penalty? As he was taking it, it looked to me it was a penalty. I think it is. And this is what caused the penalty. Barry Mooney coming through, trying to take a shot. Pádraig Hurley fouled him. Penalty. Kieran McManus faced Enda Murphy last Sunday. He put it into the bottom left-hand corner. Now, where's he going to put it today? It's a crucial kick. McManus. Oh! And Offaly are back in the match. Can somebody have the character and the courage to produce a winner here? Tadhg Fennan gets a hand to it. Gets both hands to it. Can he turn? Can he kick? Can he score?
Oh, that was a great chance for Tadhg Fennan. Should have finished it.
Second period of extra time just underway. Jimmy Grennan. Offaly trailing by a point. Looks like he's going to give a throw ball here. Paddy Russell, your referee. I think he's giving a free to Kildare. Hand signals there, just a little bit confusing. Down towards Martin Lynch, running on the outside. Here's a chance, Patrick Murray. Great running, and he sends it over the bar. Kildare go in front by 2 points.
They have to go for it, Marty. They have to go for a goal.
And Quinn takes his point. Maybe they feel there's a little bit extra left. 1 point between the teams. The kick out quickly taken. And the full-time whistle blows. Well, I'm surprised Offaly went for a point at the end. They really had to have a blockbuster of a shot. Full-time score, Kildare 3-9, Offaly 1-14.
This to be taken by John McNally. John, one of two Ballantyre St. John's players, the other being his team captain, playing for Dublin today. Should be Cormac Sullivan. It's not! Ray Cosgrove. 15 minutes gone. It should have been the goalkeepers. It wasn't. Alan Brogan against Mark O'Reilly. Great dummy. That is a simple point. Alan Brogan, shades of the dad. Evan Kelly. Pader Andrews chasing after him. Kelly kicking and Kelly scoring. Great play. An exciting run through the centre once again here. Beautiful ball in. And a fine point by Collymore in his second. Great score by Collymore. Great kick by Darren Holman. Showed strength and resilience that time. Great determination. Switching it to the left this time, but again Dublin win the kick out. Collymore back down there. Once again, pressure on. Alan Brogan. Score of a very good point earlier on here. Collymore kicking, and Collymore has put it over the bar for his third point. And Paddy Reynolds really has got to stick to his defensive duties, and he's got to close down Moran. It comes back here to Richie Keeley once again. Terrible ball by Richie. Collymore belting it downfield. Going across there was John McNally. Here's Alan Brogan, one of the newcomers to the championship this season. That is excellent. 3 shots taken by Alan Brogan, 3 scores made. Collymore. Clever play. Jinking this way and that, and hitting an absolute beauty. 4 points for Collymore. Going short towards Graham Geraghty. They need a score. Can he deliver? He can. It's his second point. Ever the man for the big occasion, and the occasions don't get much bigger than a Dublin Meath match here at Croke Park. That is a magnificent point. The midfield star here, Nigel Crawford, with his first point. Ray Cosgrove. It's still there. Cormac Sullivan coming, gathering, and is it in? Is it going to count? The referee seems satisfied. The goal counts. Dublin's first victory against Meath since they won the All-Ireland last, which was 1995. They've met in every championship since then, bar 1 year. And Meath victors on each occasion. But today, Dublin are relishing it. Johnny McGee boots it into the crowd. Absolute sheer delight. It's been a great day for Dublin. John Costello, the Chief Executive and County Secretaries, saluting this great achievement by Tommy Lyons. And it's Ray Cosgrove and his team jumping for joy there with Kieran Whelan. The fans have gone home happy as Dublin have won by 2-11 to 10 points.
Dublin have good footballers, only matter of getting to bleed, but we got the bounces today. You know, we got the bounces. You have to say, you know, Sean Boylan and me, they're a great team. I have great admiration for them. They're great ambassadors of the GA, and we just got the breaks today. We got 2 goals that really were not against the run of play, and that win game.
McCormack wins the tussle, he's clean inside, he has support, he drives it, and Cluxton saves magnificently. Paddy Christie in the long ball, well gathered by Ray Cosgrove. Gets inside, the challenge of Corey Malarkey. Who gives the ball away to Darren Holman. Put it right down the middle towards John McNally. To Ray Cosgrove. This is John Doyle. That's a very good score. Colin Moore now at left half forward. Back to Kieran Whelan. Hits it with power and accuracy. Options available, very limited up front. John Doyle crosses from left corner forward to a right corner forward position. Gets it onto his left boot and sends it over the bar. Damien Hendy out towards Anthony Rainbow. Rainbow and Dwan have switched wings, and here's a chance for John Doyle. In the centre is Killian Brennan. There is a chance of a goal here. Decides to use Tyke Brennan. Chance of a goal. Taken! Tyke Brennan! Paul Casey. Good long ball. It's 2 against 2. It's still there. And nipping in is Darren McGee. But he gives the ball away! It's Tyke Brennan again. John McNally with the 45. Punch down from Cosgrove. Comes to Brogan. Gets inside. Off the post. And Dublin are back in business. The hill comes alive. Here's Ray Cosgrove. Another goal. Incredible. Dublin have finally done it. Tommy Lyons being congratulated by Mick O'Dwyer. This is a great day for Dublin football. Full-time scores you can see on your screens. Dublin 2-13, Kildare 2-11. Dublin have their 44th title. And Nicky Brennan prevents the Leinster Championship trophy to Coleman Goggins. Dublin are Leinster champions. Tears in the eyes of Tommy Lyons. He took on a mission. The mission has been accomplished.
Young Brogan's goal was just awesome. And like Ray Cosgrove was going through a little crisis, but he still had the cheekiness and the swagger to put it in the net when he got his half chance. GA need Dublin. Dublin needs a GA. I asked for the blue flags to be produced the last day, and they've been out on the cards. What support we had from Dublin today, unbelievable. The hill, when we needed them, after Kildare got the 2 goals, they were just fantastic, and that's great credit to them.
No surprise in Connacht's first round matches. Sligo survived the potentially hazardous trip to New York, and Leitrim make the less glamorous trip to Ruislip, but also emerge comfortable winners.
Just as the half-time whistle approaches, Kevin Welch giving it to Michael Donnelly. One of these penetrating runs. Passing by Francie Grant. Referee wisely allowing him to continue. There's a chance here for Pádraig Joyce to goal. He's brought down inside, and the ball is in the net, but the referee has blown for a penalty. Our Savage misses. It's a huge boost to the home county. The All-Ireland champions get the goal. Well won by Nigel Deneen. Flicking it inside. There's Gary Cox. Sean DePere hits him with his shoulder. This is an easy ball, at least it should be, but it's not! Alan Keane has dropped it, and Roscommon have a lifeline. And again, the captain makes the diagonal run. And that's the difference between Galway and Roscommon forwards. Galway always seem to have options. A dangerous ball, and the ball is over the line. Alan Kearns seems to have gotten the touch, and the green flag is raised. Again, Pádraig Joyce, always first to the ball, always in front of his marker. Switching play, this is going to be a classic piece. Alan Kearns gets his second goal. Here's Dolan, and he sends it over the bar. A mirror image of the story, really.
And straight away it is Mayo who get their possession there through Trevor Mortimer. Belted downfield by David Tiernan. Here's a very early chance. What a goal! Michael Moyles, after just a few seconds, about 6 seconds. It's onto the danger man, Pádraig Joyce. Pursued the whole time. They're still after him. Great block down. And they get it away momentarily. Kearns trying to fire in the effort. And this one has gone over the bar. Alan Kearns with his first score. Down along the line there towards Brian Maloney. And that is going to be Mayo possession. It's in very swiftly to Trevor Mortimer. They want to make the same kind of blistering start that they made to the first half. A goal after 10 seconds. And they've done well. Nicely over the bar. Brian Maloney with his very first point. Forward with purpose now. Paul Clancy. Down to Porrick Joyce. Ready to take on Tom Nallen. Joyce slipping it through there towards Matthew Clancy. And he kicks it over the bar. He's had some disappointing moments in this match. So they go point for point. James Gill. Towards James Nallen. Gary Fahey trying to go down on it. Maloney. He started the second half prominently. And in the end, it's Connor Mortimer who puts it over. Might slip it inside, might go for the winner himself. He does. It's high, and it's inside the right-hand post, and Galway are leading. First time they have led in the match. You can always depend upon this man here. John O'Mahony, a relief man. Tricky situation, and that has gone over the bar. And it is Tommy Joyce with his first point. That is it. It's Galway, the All-Ireland champions, who have beaten Mayo. It's Galway 12 points, Mayo 1-7.
Fascinating tactical battle up front for Leitrim because they're playing a two-man full forward line, including Seamus Quinn, although he's due to start at centre half forward. He's playing inside in a two-man full forward line, and Fintan McBrien on the ball here now. Usually plays it left full forward. He's out around the middle of the field, giving it to Seamus Quinn, and the goal chance, and the goal by Seamus Quinn. Mark Brennan, if he needs help. And then a good ball across the middle to centre half forward Brian Walsh. He slips it to his left, and it's gone in by the full forward Desi Sloan. Oh, good ball. Shane Canning trying to get forward, and yes, it's a penalty. McBrien with the penalty, goal.
Let's give it to Galway. Tommy Joyce again will pump it in high. Look where Porrick Joyce is. Look where Mark Cosgrove is. This is surely a penalty. This is Joyce gone inside Cosgrove. See Cosgrove, his marker caught. Neil Carew, no doubt about the decision to give a penalty. He usually puts these away rather easily. Support play from Kevin Welch. Brings in Porrick Joyce. Willing to take on Mark Cosgrove again. Literally pushes the cornerback, now full-back out of the way. Kevin Welch with the slide of the boot, and it's a beautiful point. Great defending by Galway. 2 or 3 players behind the ball. Joe Barger. Break goes back to Brendan Phillips. Patrick Nopton laying it inside for David Durkin. And the substitute scores a point. David Durkin. Joe Bergen just getting some medical attention off camera. This is Porrick Doohan to David Durkin, going for his second point. So Porrick Brennan, chairman of the Connacht Council, presents the Leinster Cup to Porrick Joyce, captain of Galway 2002. Galway are the Connacht champions.
In Munster, an apparently low-key first round sees Waterford give Clare an unexpectedly close run.
If they can get it going, they really do play very good football, and Quan is going through himself. Kerry's marking not what it should be. Michael Reedy is the captain on the left boot, and there's a chance and a goal! Johnny Murphy, the late replacement into the team, has given Limerick the lead, and can you believe it? And this game has turned right around. Kerry getting all the breaks around the middle. That's Owen Brosnan. Darrow Kineda, Aidan McGarrett now. Looking for his third point again, strikes it beautifully. And that's just what Kerry needed. They're moving further away from Limerick. Pat Ahern. Kerry have got to grips with Limerick again after Limerick's fine start to the second half. What can they do here? Michael Reedy thinking about goal. Oh, that's a brilliant save from Declan O'Keefe. Absolutely superb.
Lambert, who has the ball. Chance on here for Lambert. He gives the ball in. Declan Brown with a goal-scoring chance, and that is pure class by Declan Brown. Down to Brown, and his attempted point comes in to Lambert. Goal chance, and it's taken. Well, there was an element of luck with that goal, but a great finish from Peter Lambert nonetheless. And Sean Maher brings the ball forward for Tipperary. And danger straight away. Declan Brown. What a spectacular goal from Declan Brown. And it's well gathered by Michael O'Shea. Ball into the square. Philly Ryan has dropped it. Chance of a goal, and it's in the back of the net. Declan Brown again. Lovely layoff, soccer style for Peter Lambert. Nice jink by Peter Lambert. Scoring chance here for Tipperary and Peter Lambert. And that is an absolutely brilliant goal from Peter Lambert of Tipperary.
That's a great catch. Darragh O'Shea. Some very good fielding now in this second half by the midfield players from both teams. Hassett kicking it in there. O'Kineda holding it up. Mike Frank Russell trying to pop it over the bar, and he's done exactly that. It's his 5th point. Now Kerry are turning on the style. They found their rhythm. Micheál O'Sullivan. Nicely taken up here by Colin Corkery. That's the score they have required. Cork's 2nd point of the second half. Colin Corkery ready to take on Barry O'Shea once again. Selling dummies, trying to get it onto his left boot. He can hit them both left and right. He's a very accurate kicker, and he proves it once again. Punches the air with delight. And Corkery has got 5 points. One of the game's most influential figures. See if he can level the tie. Placed in the Munster final, the Bank of Ireland Munster final at stake. He's got it. Great kicking. All eyes on the referee now at this stage. That is it. They finish level at Fitzgerald Stadium in the rain. It is a full-time score of Kerry 8 points, Cork 8 points.
To Fionn Murray. This has been the jewel of the game so far. Murray and Mark O'Shea. Nice ball to Alan Cronin to make Enda Galvin work hard in the Kerry defence. Cronin off his left. Should be a score. Yes! Cork pulled clear again. 3 points to lead thanks to Alan Cronin from Nemo Rangers. Darragh O'Shea again. Wonderful catch by Darragh. For Mike Frank Russell. On the 45. Colin Cooper is going in. And it's gone all the way. The goal's given. The referee, Brian White, turned away. He was happy. He was right in front of the goal. The umpire was happy too. And above all, Colin Cooper's happy. Goal to Kerry. Referee Brian White has given a yellow card to Declan O'Keefe, and so accordingly he's judged this to be a penalty. Colin Corkery, saved by O'Keefe, through by Alan Cronin, saved again by O'Keefe. It wasn't the best penalty that Colin Corkery's ever taken, but Declan O'Keefe once again was heroic for Kerry. Graham Canty going forward again to Colin Corkery. Now off his left, judging it beautifully. That's a magnificent score by this superb footballer, Colin Corkery, the co-captain. Now looking for Mike Frank Russell. With the turn, and it's gone wide. It's all over. Cork are the winners. 15 points to 1-9, despite Darragh O'Shea's most gallant efforts.
Cork have it again. Brendan Gerald Sullivan here, thundering through. Everybody after him. It's Brendan Gerald Sullivan into a scoring opportunity, right into the small rectangle, and he's kicked it in and he's scored. 16 and a half minutes gone, first half. Sean Cullum. Alan Cronin's after him. A real hit and hope one inside there. And Tipperary have it, and there's an opportunity maybe here. And oh, what a save. Stopped by Kevin O'Dwyer. The Nemo Rangers man, Alan Cronin, with 2 minutes extra time to have played. Brendan Jerry O'Sullivan, the goal scorer, steaming through once again. And what's happened here? It's a goal. Sean Cullum. Damien O'Brien. Inside this time to Lambert. Peter Lambert needs to express himself a bit more. Decent chance inside here towards Declan Brown. Did he give a push? It's stopped on the line in any case, and it's belted in, and it's the substitute, Benny Hickey, who scored. Nobody has lost. They finished level. Tipperary battling. 1-14. Cork, the favourites. 2-11. It's all to be done again.
This would settle Cork down very nicely. Cork scored 7 points last weekend, and that's over all the way. He hardly looked after it at all.
The early exchanges are ominous for Tipperary. Soon it's obvious that they'll regret not making it count the first day, as Corkery turns the screw tighter.
Corkery and Declan Brown put on a real exhibition for us in the drawn game. So far, it's been the Colin Corkery show. 3 points for Colin Corkery and for his team, and they're off to a flying start. Tipperary need a score. Damien O'Brien. O'Brien challenged by Martin Cronin, and the punt in towards Declan Brown. Can he get the ball? He has it. Away from Lynch for the first time in the game. Brown's still going. They daren't foul him. That's a good stop by Kevin O'Dwyer. And the sign's not good for Tipperary in the early stages, just past the 10-minute mark. Murray looks for the free man. Corkery out from full forward. Took a big hit, just bounced off him. Colin Corkery trying to pick his spot with this. That's glorious. 5 points to no score. He's got 4 of them. O'Sullivan to Colin Corkery. Corkery, and that is wonderful. Off the ground and from play. He's been unstoppable today.
By the end, it's hard to imagine that a week previously, Cork were nearly victims of a major sensation. Philip Clifford wraps it up.
Finan Murray going round the corner. That's not a good effort from Murray, but it'll stay in play. Sean Cullum and Joe Kavanagh. Here's Murray again. A chance for Clifford, and that surely is that. And Cork with one hand on that Munster crown.
But Cork have only one hand on the trophy. They fielded one substitute too many and face forfeiture of the title. But Munster Council spares their blushes. The qualifier system gives another chance to all teams defeated in their province. The first round sees Longford defeating recent All-Ireland winners Down and Limerick eliminating league finalists Cavan. Among the second round highlights are Fermanagh's win over last year's quarter-finalist Westmeath, Meath's last-gasp brace of goals to shatter Louth, and emerging Limerick's fine win against Offaly. In round 3, Kerry trounce an overawed Fermanagh and Meath take full advantage of a lifeless display from Laois. Tyrone defeat Derry in an absorbing match dominated by Peter Canavan, and Limerick's popular challenge hits the rocks but not before making Mayo fight every step of the way. In the fourth round, Mayo edge out Munster finalist Tipperary.
Brendan Devaney, 2 points from frees earlier on. He's landed, he hasn't, but there's a chance. Almost fell for Christy Toy, comes down off the upright. Cormac Murphy back in his accustomed cornerback position, linking up there with Cormac Sullivan, and Meath can breathe. Raymond Sweeney holding on to it there. Jimmy McGuinness, Michael Hagerty been shown the way. 2 against 1 in here. Inevitably Brendan Devaney is about, and Devaney still just laying it off here. A great chance, it's buried by Christy Toy. Almost 31 minutes are gone. What a goal! Donegal get it back to Roper. Jim McGuinness is available. Going for the score himself. Lofting it brilliantly high and putting it over the bar. Jim McGuinness getting his first point. Trevor Giles here winning the free kick. Getting it ahead there into Richie Keeley, ready to take on Michael Hagerty. And that has gone over the bar. Donald Curtis has narrowed it to just a point.
99% of the time when Meath are in situations like these, they come up trumps.
and that has been fisted high, and it's been fisted over the bar by Michael Hegarty, their captain. Ollie Murphy, what will this attack produce? Tony Blake's in there after it, and that has gone... Oh my goodness me. It was Donald Curtis who very nearly had the winning of the match for me. This is how close he came. My goodness. Full-time score, Donegal 113, Meath 14. Donegal win by 2 points.
Fair play to the young fellas that hung on there. They showed a bit of composure near the end, and we were lucky enough for that last one, but that's the way the ball drops. We knew we'd have to go the whole 73-4 minutes, and thankfully they did. You know, it's a good day for Donegal football, but we'll celebrate the night, but we have a lot of work to do.
Tyrone are opened up once more. Chance here for corner forward Jerry McGowan. Lovely control. Can he flick it over the goalkeeper? And Chris Lawn is there. Oh, cheeky Jerry McGowan almost pulled off a sensational start. Again, Brian McGuigan shows well for it. Canavan comes at speed. Gets by one defender. Cuts it inside. Good into play. This is Declan McCrossan. Looping ball which finds the target. Stephen O'Neill gets his second point. Noel Maguire. Nigel Clancy. It's almost like a soccer build-up trying to work their way through. Good run by Eamon O'Hara, and it took O'Hara's determination and leadership to find the most direct way to go. Showing well is Kieran Quinn. 3, 4 players converge. The ball breaks free to Mark Breheny. Back inside to Kieran Quinn. Can he finish? Oh yes he can, but it's over the bar. Now Sligo are playing with passion. 2 points between the teams. Welcome back. The game has just started, and Sligo playing now from left to right. Here's Peter Canavan, getting miles away from Brendan Phillips, and Phillips punished for allowing Peter Canavan so much space. David Durkin to Paul Durkin, unrelated. It's a testing ball. Here's a chance. Oh! And it's blazed over the bar. Dara McGarty had an opportunity to rattle the Tyrone net, but that should have been a goal. Good defending by the substitute. Feeds John McPartland. Gives it long, and it's quite a good ball to Jerry McGowan. He faces Peter Ward. He slips it by him, and he slips it by the post as well. The miss of the match. And Jerry McGowan did everything right here except the last part, which was to put the ball in the net. Jerry McGowan, can he score? It's a bit optimistic. It's off the post. It comes back to Taylor. Chance here for Desi Sloan. Can he score? Yes! Sligo! And Desi Sloan. Oh, incredible! What is it about Croke Park that inspires the men from the West? A team that cannot win the county championship since 1975 can produce a wonderful, scintillating performance. The referee blows the full-time whistle. Tyrone are out of the All-Ireland series. Full-time score, Sligo 1 goal, 14 points. Tyrone 12 points.
And De Murphy kicking this one out. Darrow O'Shea collecting. Ian Hassett. Great opportunity here, and it's Colin Cooper who's put it in after 3.5 minutes. Brennan, about to be challenged by Donald Daly. Meek looking effort, but it bounces in and hasn't got over the line. This is what happened. Keeper and Mike McCarthy getting in a right muddle. They need something big here. Martin Lynch trying to feed it in towards early. He's a goal chance. He's got it. She was one hit in trouble. Oh, it comes thundering back off the post. And John Doyle in the end puts it in, but Tadhg Fennan came so close. And they work it away once again, Kerry. If they get through this particular hurdle, they'll be really one of the major threats. Owen Brosnan is a major threat right now. It's another goal. This is one of the goals of the season. This is wonderful football. Kerry at their best.
By the All-Ireland quarter-finals, Armagh's Stephen McDonnell has already been making a habit of putting defenders through the hoops.
People probably thought that one Ulster was enough for Armagh, but we knew it wasn't. We were hungry for more success, so we were, and we were thinking of an All-Ireland, never mind an Ulster, but it wasn't to be that year, and a lot of people wrote us off after 2 years ago because we went so close, but we didn't get it and thought we weren't hungry enough for success, but we bounced back this year, and lucky enough, we're still there. We've won another Ulster, and it's there for us if we want it bad enough.
Tyrone breaking forward.
I think last year when we went into the Tyrone game, we went in a bit too cocky, and it was more so to do ourselves than the last management team, but I think this year John, Paul and Joe come in, and there is things again, and they brought back a new buzz that wasn't there last year. I think that the excitement just left the team last year after the previous 2 years, which were very good.
John McEntee. Great kick. And there's a chance here of a goal. It is a goal. Stevie McDonnell. Peter Ford. Wonder what he said at half-time. Will he change the strategy? This is Aidan O'Rourke. Back outside. As Armagh continue to pump in these long high balls. This is Dermot Marsden. Gets away from the cover. Takes a shot. Goal for Armagh. Marsden and McDonnell. Talk about passion. Talk about determination. Talk about Sligo. They're down to 14 men and they are challenging the Ulster champions. Desi Sloan nips in. He has the time to compose himself. Here's a chance for Sligo. Can they open it out? The shot, and it's over the bar. It's the centre half-back, Brendan Phillips. My word, Croke Park is a sea of black and white. What a performance. Level for the second time in Croke Park. For Sligo people, it must be great to be alive. John Toll. Good crossfield ball. Stephen McDonnell running through the centre is Dermot Marsden, but McDonnell puts it over himself. That's a great ball. Over towards John McPartland. Armagh are exposed here. Jerry McDonald's at the end of it. Can he get past Tierney? Brilliant block down on the line. Kieran McGeaney was the player that was back there. Midfielders defending. The support comes from Paul McGrain. Oisín McConville. Oh, that's a great point. Oh, lovely flick on. It's Oisín McConville. It's 2 against 1. Who's going to finish? It's Clark, and it's a goal. Paul Durkin has done it once or twice, and there's a back pass that's absolutely appalling. And it's given the initiative to Oisín McConville and Armagh. Sligo have to backpedal. Eamon O'Hara tries to keep the pressure on. Oisín McConville punishes the mistake. Is that a turning point? Sean Davey. Just about a minute left in this quarter-final replay. The block down, but the break comes to Darren McGarty. They have to come in on the blind side. Flicks it inside to Sean Davey. Can he get a goal? All Armagh. Is it a penalty? The referee says no. There seemed to be a jersey pull, and it's... Where is it? And it's Armagh that come away with it.
There was definitely a jersey pull. Very unlucky not to have a penalty in that case. I'm sure the replay will show that. He was pulled back as he was about to take the kick. In this case here, right here he has the ball. Definitely the jersey was pulled there, but okay, maybe it's not. Maybe not as clear-cut as I thought it was.
The referee has blown the full-time whistle. The journey for Sligo is over. The journey for Armagh continues.
That's a great catch. Brilliant work by Richie Vahi. Michael Donnellan. Great skills being illustrated here, even in these early minutes. Michael Donnellan coming through like an express train. Donnellan still. He's stuck it away. But if you're one of the Kerry backs, and certainly if you're Pádraig O'Shea, you are utterly disgusted with this. The question was asked before this game, who are the greater hunger? Brosnan feeding it inside here towards Sean O'Sullivan. Oh, he's crashed it in. 28 minutes gone. Kerry take a firm command. Here's Pádraig Joyce. He's got a real chance here. Joyce! Over the bar. They were oohing and they were eyeing. Now Richie Fahey goes back. O'Kineda coming through here. Has support. Garrett's about. They could maybe finish it off here, and they do. Edo McGarrett, the goal scorer. And the fans from Galway feel they've had enough. 8 points between the teams at the finish. Kerry worth every one of those 8 points. In fact, they might have won by a great deal more. Full-time score shows Kerry the victors by 217 to 112.
Martin Cronin operating on the right side now. Brendan Ger O'Sullivan. He's got some space, drilled it. Brilliant save, but it's there for Corkery if he can get the ball. Gary Ruan put him under pressure. That was one of the saves of the championship from Peter Burke. Colin Corkery and David Heaney. Heaney held on to Corkery for a moment. The turn hardly even looked. That is glorious. An amazing score. David Brady. Brady trying to pull the strings for Mayo around the middle. Stephen Carolyn. Now where is the marking? It's gone, and it's the left half-back Aidan Higgins who's in there. David Tiernan! Stopped brilliantly by Kevin O'Dwyer. Here's Colin Corkery away from David Heaney. Very difficult angle outside of the right boot, and that is one of the points of the afternoon. Really was outstanding from Colin Corkery. It's his 5th point. You'll go a long way before you see a better one.
With Kevin O'Dwyer in inspired form, there were more familiar frustrations for Mayo as their forwards failed to make an impact until too late.
It's a penalty, and it's Kieran MacDonald who'll take it. This has to go in, and then they need the ball from the restart. That's a great penalty from MacDonald.
Darren McGee just losing his footing, gives it long. Ray Cosgrove, John McNally is to his left. Here's a chance of a goal! Ray Cosgrove! Here's that man again, Damien Diver. To Adrian Sweeney, causing problems, as Martin mentioned. Gets away from the challenge, difficult angle, and he sends it over the bar. Well, really, that seemed impossible. He'd gone so far, his momentum far as the end line, it seemed impossible to score from there. Senan Connell, back helping out his defence. That's a good ball into space for Alan Brogan. Shane Ryan inside. Several players running off the ball. Brogan goes for the point. It's his first in this All-Ireland quarter-final. Michael Hegarty waiting for Brendan Devaney or Sweeney to show for it. Gives it long. Breaking ball, follows down past Devaney. Here's a chance. Oh, brilliant save by Cluxton. Comes back to Adrian Sweeney. It's still 2 against 2. 3 Dublin players go back and defend. Can they stop Sweeney from scoring? They can't. 3 points for Adrian Sweeney. Fine catch. Kieran Whelan, great run, and he sends it over the bar. One of the scores of the championship weekend in Croke Park. Raymond Sweeney under pressure. It's a terrible pass. Jason Sherlock inside his way. Cosgrove, can he get a second goal? Geo and Cozzy together. It's Sweeney getting it away. They need to put this over the bar. Sweeney lobs it, and it's over! 5 points for Adrian Sweeney. 9 times their level. Referee blows the full-time whistle. It's all level. They have to do it all over again. Full-time score, Dublin 2-8. Johnny Goal, 14 points. Alan Brogan this time checking the left wing. Noel McGinley with him, taking a shot. Oh, it's off the crossbar. That was a golden opportunity, and it rocketed off the crossbar. Brendan Devaney just taking his eye off the ball, but gets it second time round. Takes a shot, and that's over the bar. He's a class performer. Darren McGee. This time feeds Desi Farrell. Ray Cosgrove is all on his own. The goal scorer has done it again. Kieran Whelan again always seems to be available for that extra pass. Hits it powerfully and accurately. One with the right, one with the left, and we're back onto the right foot again. Good crossfield ball over for Jason Sherlock. Making the run is Alan Brogan. Facing him, Eamon Doherty. Brogan turns and sends it over the bar.
And that score sums up the game as far as I'm concerned. Brogan that time made a 60-yard dash from one corner to the other to get on the end of that ball.
Inside, there's a chance here for goal, and the ball goes wide. Donegal are out of the championship. Tommy Lyons is back, and Dublin are back. Dublin 114, Donegal 7 points. It's quite a comprehensive victory for the Dubs.
Liam Hassett. Big deep one in, dangerous inside forward line, it's a goal! Mike Frank Russell! Cork's defence torn to shreds. So Mike Frank's setting up this movement once again. Nicely in towards Colin Cooper. Impish play. Laying it off nicely. Trying to take a return. Kerry going for another goal. Here's a real chance. Still they play around with it, and they find the net through Cooper. That's Maurice McCarthy. Dropped away this time. Here's a goal chance for Murray. Slipping it across there to Clifford. Goal for Cork, 33 minutes gone.
What the doctor ordered, Ger. Very well taken. Great canvas by Murray to give it to Clifford.
It's his third goal in championship football. Martin Cronin taking it back. Holding there this time by Colin Corkery. And Seamus Moynihan has the jersey almost ripped off him, and now it's getting ugly. Brendan Ger O'Sullivan waiting for Fionn Murray to make the darting run inside. He's done it! He scored! Being urged on by the Cork fans here. They've travelled in big numbers. There was jostling, there was holding. Tom O'Sullivan there, I think, is penalised and the ball is thrown away. And again, this is disgraceful stuff.
That's dreadful between, I think it's the corner forward, Fionn Murray and Tom O'Sullivan.
It's red apiece. Colin Corkery now being spoken to by the referee. He's got a yellow, he's got a red as well, and he is off, and it's been building up the whole time. Mike Frank Russell as Kerry take on the Munster champions of this year. Oh, it's another one, and it's Owen Brosnan. It's a shambles of a performance by Cork. A scintillating performance by the Kingdom. And Kerry followers can now look forward to trying to get those valuable tickets for the All-Ireland football final next month. It's Kerry 3-19, Cork 2-7.
Breaking ball. Darren McGee leaving it for his older brother Johnny. Alan Brogan punching it forward. Ray Cosgrove, 3 Armagh players, but he survives the challenge. Chance for a point, well taken. Scorer of 31 points in 6 games. Oisin McConville drops this one in. Is there a touch? Oh, Cluxton reacts brilliantly. And the young goalkeeper comes out with the ball. He really knew very little about it, but we have to credit the keeper. It was a wonderful reaction save. But that 45 by Oisin McConville just got a touch. And Cluxton just saw it, reacted brilliantly, gathered it into his chest and came out. Ronan Clark, Paddy Christie. But it's Clark that gets the pass from John McEntee. Good run by Clark. And he sends it over the bar. Ronan Clark seemed to get injured as he kicked that over the bar for his first point in this semi-final. Senan Connell feeding Ray Cosgrove. Coming into challenge now, into McNulty. Gone inside is Darren McGee, back to Cosgrove, lovely touch. Back to McNally, Cosgrove, and he takes the point. His third point of this All-Ireland semi-final, his second from play. Knocked away from Senan Connell. Again, they feed Stephen McDonagh. Again, he goes for the score. And that is going over the bar. And for the very first time in this All-Ireland football semi-final, Armagh are in front. Armagh playing with a lot more fire in their bellies now at the start of the second half. Paul McGrain, again using Stephen McDonagh. Has players available behind and in front of him. Goes for John Toll. There's a chance here for Armagh. Chance for Paddy McKeever. The referee has blown his whistle, and I think he's giving the goal. His momentum seemed to carry him right into the end line and just got the slightest bit of touches. Some Dublin people might protest to the number of steps, but Alan Brogan, can Dublin respond? Look at Kieran Whelan, chance of a goal. Oh, what a shot! Forget the first half. This is the second half. A most memorable start. This game has exploded into life at the start of this second period. Good running off the ball, into the space, John McNally. Justin McNulty, left for dead. McNally coming along the end line, gives it back outside. Chance of another point for Dublin. And another score. Alan Brogan scored 4 points in the quarter-final replay against Donegal. But what about that goal? He scored from this angle against Donegal, and he's done it again against Armagh. Oisin McConville, look at this. This is a chance for Armagh, surely. It's sent over the bar. A point for John McEntee. Dublin now, can they counter-attack? Roy Cosgrove makes a run, holds possession. Uses Desi Farrell instead. Beats Francie Bellew and Justin McNulty. Still Farrell, orchestrating affairs from full forward. Colin Moore, crossfield ball now required. Here it is. Overfires Roy Cosgrove. Cosgrove sends it over the bar. 5 points for Ray Cosgrove. Ronan Clark is inside. And outside is John McEntee. Can he float this one over? The answer is a most definite yes. 3 points for John McEntee. 8 times Armagh and Dublin are level. This is Oisin McConville, confronted by Paul Casey. McConville, great run, uses the fist and sends it over the bar. His first from play. Armagh in front is the dream final, about to be interrupted by the men from Armagh, led by this man, Joe Kernan, with 20 seconds left. Jason Sherlock making way. Ray Cosgrove, can he get room to shoot? Everybody standing on their feet. Cosgrove is fouled by Enda McNulty, and this is a free for Dublin.
That's a really brave piece of play by Cosgrove. Demanded the ball, got it, held on to it and drew the foul.
The most important kick of the whole championship. It's floating to the right. Will it curl off the post? Incredible! Absolutely incredible! Francie Bellew comes away. Armagh have to hold possession. It's all over! Armagh, having lost to Meath and to Kerry, have finally done it. Full-time score in Cork Park. Armagh 114, Dublin 113. What a finish.
It means the world to this team. They were wrote off, criticised, no good, hadn't got the bottle. I think they proved a lot of answers today. But all we've done is won a semi-final. You know, we'll enjoy tonight and look forward to the final now. The boys believed they could do it, and from start to finish, they just would not give in. They deserve this.
Armagh put it up to us and we responded. We got a great goal after their goal, and the game was up and down the pitch, and it was just a phenomenal day to be in Croke Park. And we always were nervous about Armagh. I know people had us favours, but we're shattered now, and if you're not shattered after losing the semi-final, there's something wrong with you.
One man glad to get another bite of the apple is Armagh goalkeeper Benny Tierney. Coaxed out of retirement, he would otherwise have missed the high point of a long career.
Well, I suppose I've been playing in and out of the panel for 14 years, and I don't think you can continue. I think I've had a long enough lifespan in Gaelic football up until now, you know, and I don't think I can continue given the commitment and time.
hits it well. Benny Tierney underneath it.
I did come back this year, and at the end of this year, this will be my final year as an inter-county footballer. There is no doubt, I suppose that's what has been driving me on for a number of years, the fear factor, that what happens if they get to a final next year and you're not there. And for once in my life, I think I've made the right decision in coming back, But with Joe coming in, because of his reputation with Crossmaglen and getting to All-Ireland finals, you would have felt, maybe there is a chance there. And, I've made the right decision for once. We tend to make life difficult for ourselves, but that's just the nature of the beast, At the end of the day, we've disposed of 4 or 5 teams, and if it's a point, all right, it's not good for the nerves and it's not good for the supporters and possibly the critics, but I'll take a point every day as long as we're on the right side of it.
Stealing forward, now Darragh Kinnaird, this is dangerous, it's Mike Frank Russell, he's got another!
They're an awesome side, always have been. From the very outset of the year, I've always said to Kerry we're going to be there in the final, and I was watching and listening to the press, writing them off after the Cork games, but we've played them and we've never beaten them in competitive matches in the last couple of years. They always seem to have the wherewithal to come back to us and prove their class near the end of the game, and they did it twice in All-Ireland semi-finals against us, They found some brilliant new talents in the likes of Cooper and O'Sullivan in the half-forward, and they were always going to be a danger. We've never won in All-Ireland. It's our first final since 1977. They're strong, they're out-and-out favourites, but we still hope and still know that it is our best chance. My theory is I'm playing every game as if it's my last game, and if we play like that, and as every player plays it as if it's his last chance, we should be there around the finish.
It's the 115th All-Ireland football final, the Bank of Ireland final, and straight away loves to go forward, McCann. Will this one land between the posts? It will, and it's Stephen McDonald. First point then coming inside the first minute and a half in towards Darragh Kinnaird. Lovely turn, getting away there from Justin McNulty. Interesting tie-up there. Brosnan lets it run away. Opportunities, Hassett playing it back here to Mike Frank Russell, and that sails over the bar. The teams are level. Armagh get it ahead here to McGrain. Probing ball inside, Moynihan rising up for it, drops down. Could go anywhere, and it's again Stephen McDonald, and he's put it over the bar. Great start. Taken back down, but gifted here to Aidan O'Rourke, the attacking wing-back. McDonald in the corner, in there against Mike McCarthy. Spreading the play this time. Well, Armagh retain their possession. Dummy soul this way and that. Banged over the bar again, is it? Yes! And it's Ronan Clark this time. Taking a nice pass, acknowledging that, and Joe Kernan and his fellow selectors very pleased with this opening. Lots of movement by the players. John Sheehan, Kerry's left half back, nicely inside towards the centre forward, who is Owen Brosnan. An ambitious ball in towards Cooper. Gooch looking for a score, trying to go this way and that. And he's kicked a beauty. First point for Colm Cooper. Darragh O'Shea tearing away there. Oisin McConville back, helping out his defence. Still O'Shea, players calling for it. Once again, it's Colm Cooper. Bad ball. It's given away. Good block down. Excellent block by Donald Daly. The kick in the end is by Owen Brosnan, and he has put it over the bar. Man who scored that wonder goal against Kildare in an earlier round of the championship, and it's level once more. This is a decent run by the man who is the speed merchant of the forward line, Sean O'Sullivan himself, switching from the right wing to the left, inside towards Mike Frank Russell, feeding it back here. And it's a great ball over the bar. Russell is the one who kicks it. Kieran McGeaney plays for Nafiana. Angling this one across, nicely taken down. It's back to Ronan Clark, hitting it from 45 metres out. It's a big one. Has it got the distance? It has. It's one of the points of the game. 19-year-old Ronan Clark, delighting the Armagh fans. Fisted down this time by Paul McGrain. Bit of a big road to play yet. Sullivan kicking it in, and it's Enda McNulty did really well, showed marvellous athleticism to take it down and get it under some kind of control. And McGrain once again taking it forward. Here's a chance. This is John McEntee, I should say, and John McEntee gets his first point. Tomas loves to attack. Nicely inside to Mike Frank Russell, transfer back towards Dara O'Kineda. He blazes this one high and he puts it over the bar. That's 2 points now by Dara O'Kineda. That is now 120 points he has scored in championship football. Sean O'Sullivan up against Andrew McCann. He'll run at him, he loves to tear down the line. Player of great pace, he's the fastest player on this Kerry team. This time he's dispossessed. They struggle, however, Armagh to get it away. Back it comes towards Mike Frank Russell. 45 metres out. Fitzmaurice is coming into the breach here. Challenged by Marsden, but Marsden can do nothing about it. And he's kicked it over. Back it comes towards Daly once again. Has support if he needs it. Brosnan going through. Picked up here by Liam Hassett, and Hassett kicks a beautiful point. Benny Tierney's kick out. Lots of players contending for it. O'Kineda kicks it in towards Cooper. Lovely transfer off here. Brosnan's coming through. Is there a goal here? Inside towards Mike Frank Russell. And it might just have got a touch by the goalkeeper. It's a point in any case. Mike Frank has now kicked 3 points and he's causing problems for Francie Bellew. Transferred back to McGeaney. Huge one in. It breaks back down here towards Dermot Marsden. And it's over the bar. Back there towards Liam Hassett. A measured build here by Kerry once again. This is a great chance. And it's wide by Owen Brosnan. That was a great chance of the opening goal of the game. Cross towards Cooper, and somehow Dara O'Kineda managed to hold on to it. And finally in the end, Colm Cooper drops it over the bar. It's his second point. Good run. McKeever thought about the pass to Dermot Marsden. Barry O'Hagan calling for it. This is O'Hagan coming through. Been urged on. Is there a gap? Dermot Marsden back to O'Hagan. Here's a chance of a goal. A real opportunity falling to Oisín McConville, and it's a penalty. A minute to go to the end of this first half. Oisín McConville took it in, and you can see he was trying to burrow his way through. Taken down, the referee has decided. On the other hand, Kerry defenders and fans will feel McConville may have been charging. 3 penalties in All-Ireland finals in the past for Armagh, and this one is missed. O'Hagan kicking it ahead. Late chance perhaps in this first half for Armagh, and they've taken it, and it is Dermot Marsden with his second point. John Sheehan now coming from the left wing. Darragh O'Shea, as always, so good at working back, helping out. Barry O'Hagan picks up the loose ball. It's dropped in here invitingly towards Dermot Marsden. Marsden about to kick, and he scores. 3 points now for Dermot Marsden. Well, the inside forward line, when they get going, they're good. Will it be Kerry just looking around, deciding to have a pot himself inside towards Cooper, catches it well there against Enda McNulty, dished off nicely. Hassett coming through, and he has missed the opportunity. Then he organises defence. Well within his range. He puts it over. 3 of his 4 points have come from frees. He's an expert. Beautifully struck. 4 between them once again. Looking for the first goal perhaps. John Sheehan trying to work it in here. Fitzmaurice up with the attack. He scored earlier on, of course. And that is a fine kick, and it's over the bar by Liam Hassett. Kerry fans will be very, very happy with that. Again, they try to find an opening in there, but it's Seamus Moynihan who touched it down. But he touched it down as far as Stephen McDonald. Here's a goal chance. Great opportunity for... Oh, Armagh should have scored there. Diarmuid Marsden was the one coming in on it. A moment of real drama. Diarmuid Marsden, 3 men against him. It releases Andrew McCann. How they could do with a goal like the one he got 2 years ago against the same opposition. Then it was a nice hot afternoon. It's quite cold and breezy now. This is inside towards McGrain. It comes back nicely. It's the first goal, and it's scored by Oisin McConville. It brings the Armagh fans to life. They're back in it. Only a point separating the teams. 19 minutes into the second half, a vital break. Watch as McConville was on hand, taking a little pass there and crashing it past Declan O'Keefe.
Fantastic piece of combined play that time, and a wonderful finish inside the near post from Oisin McConville. Now the game hopefully will come to life. Wonderful piece of play. Lovely little flick on.
It's anybody's match again. Moynihan thought about going right initially. Where are the Kerry midfielders at this stage? This is Kieran McGeaney. Armagh looking for the equaliser. Will they get it through Ronan Clark? Moynihan comes out. It's a good one, and it's over the bar, and the teams are level. They've been behind for so long. Remember when it was 5-5? Well, this is the 5th time that the teams have been level in this match. 111 to 14 points. Wade and O'Rourke. The O'Rourke family very well represented in this Armagh panel. Dropped in neatly here. Once again, it is Stephen McDonald, and he's put it over the bar. It's his 3rd point. More significantly, Armagh lead the All-Ireland final. Toddy looks very distressed. Kerry get it back. Tom O'Sullivan dishing it ahead. They need to hold possession. Here comes Dara O'Shea. Up there, up it goes. Brosnan has the chance to level the game. Where is it going? It's gone left. McDonald taking it forward. One more point would do. They may not even need it. The man who got the goal, Oisin McConville, just playing with the Kerry defence. Tom O'Sullivan trying to take it back from him. It's transferred neatly. Still Armagh. Ronan Clark, late chance. He's put it wide. 37 minutes, 42 seconds gone. 20 seconds to go.
Possession is critical from this one, Ger.
And they get it back, Kerry. But then lose it again. They've got a free kick. This has to be it. We said earlier in the match when they led in 14 of the last 18 championship matches at half-time, Kerry went on to win. This may buck the trend. Tomas O'Shea feeding it in, and good defensive play by Armagh. It's out to Kieran McGeaney, the captain. It's all over. A fantastic day for Armagh. They have won the All-Ireland. Sam is going north once again. First time since 1994. In recent times we've seen Down do it a couple of times. Donegal, Derry of course 93, and in 2002 the winners of the All-Ireland, the Bank of Ireland Championship, Armagh. It's a fabulous day. Joe Kernan, just look at him, the moment of victory, elation. He's done it. He did it across McGlen Rangers. He's done it with his native Armagh. These people thought they would never see this day. They were in 6s and 7s in the first half, trailing by 4, however, 11-7. They've won it by 1. The celebrations will begin now and go on, I'd say, until after Christmas. A thrilling day, an absolutely amazing day, and I think 31 counties in Ireland are wishing that this was the result, because they wanted to see the underdog do well. And when you've never won the cup before, this is just a great moment. It has to be. They won by 1. This is, for the record, the final score. Armagh won 12, Kerry 14 points. Our congratulations to them.
It's unbelievable. It's for all these people, but most of all for these players who suffered so much over the last 3 or 4 years. And this is their just reward.
Seamus Mallon in the programme last night said there was a rhythm between yourself and these group of players.
There's a self-belief here now that was never there before. Unbelievable.
You have a spirit.
I'm so happy for them.
You have a spirit, Joe. 3 All-Ireland clubs, a senior All-Ireland Championship, first for Armagh history. Congratulations, Joe Kernan.